They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like the mellow ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for them to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down. Everybody's up and I'm proud when it's showtime. Everybody watch, they ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth, cause I'm trying to bid the go, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs, cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Phone out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun, I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool, nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue, at least it's in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume, but I'm just days that refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one. Another one, another one done.
Лоренс Кройфорд. Привіт, Макс, привіт.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson. You tried to... Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight. One of the best to ever do it. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Я тобі хочу сказати, що до цього останнього оновлення,
presenting one of the all-time greats,
що можна
the Hall
було
of
грати
Fame legend of boxing,
любим
a 5-division champion of the
зараз
world,
взагалі
Sugar Ray
цими ударами,
Leonard.
Open air
яких ти
outdoor stadium. What a
звичайних
venue
ударів
for this
відлітаєш просто
contest.
в грозу.
I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down and you get out there, you're fighting outside, it can make you or break you.
So a capacity crowd.
Грати набагато
High
складніше
hopes for
стало.
this battle between these two athletes. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Погано чутно, я понял, сейчас я настрою.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch.
Hello, hello.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch.
Thank you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no
А як
losers
ти
in
не
this one.
влучаєш?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just pop. Great work, I love that, I love that.
Так, так, мабуть, краще вже, да?
Okay, now you're switching off.
Я забув, що я там
You're starting to make
відключив.
mistakes and you're switching off.
Shots.
Відключив, а тихіше мікрофон
You were
робив.
thinking. You were
Thank
smart.
you, bro.
Come on, do you want to win this fight?
Там не чув, що
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go. There's a counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. counter shot lands. Crawford is dazed. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from... 1, 2, 3.
Так, по турніру вирішив УВАГА рандомно, вибір бокели, гравець. Да-да-да. Так буде саме краще.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see. There's the bell for round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Terence Crawford just got rocked. And down goes Crawford. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
No respect for each other's punching power. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
Oh, ладно.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is...
That's a terrible round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Counter punch. Straight right just misses. That hook is parried away. They exchange punches. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Серега, ти вже до турніра підготовився?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Не піднявся суперник.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on the set, I might let man know what time that is.
Так, Келлі Брук.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Sugar Ray Kelbrook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right, Todd.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Quick punch scores. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Nice counter. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Leonard in that last round.
З'явиться
That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Get him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on. You're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've
changed too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
You're starting to make mistakes.
Already, that right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few...
Listen, you've switched off. What you're doing.
Of course.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Okay, I'll let him back in.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove.
Я
and
проводив
down he
комбінацію
goes.
там, і він уже потрапив після яку там удари вже не помітив. І він потрапив в другий, і я вже почав його добивати. Ну він не встане спеціально.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
Ну вітаю, Серега, вітаю. Давай цього, якщо хочеш зіграємо, але трошки пізніше, десь через півгодинки, хвилин 40, де під кінець стріма вже можемо зіграти. 2 бої можемо зіграти. Якщо в тебе буде бажання. Окей, домовились. Так, що нам зараз знайде? Яку вагову категорію? Так. Легка вага. Артуро Гатті. 481. Це 31 поразка.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Valper Bay? Thunder are... Usually you don't need a weather... High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Punch, counter punch. No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. punches have to hurt. That's another scoring shot. Good counter punch.
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that. Then react then.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, look at Gotti. And Gotti goes
Ну,
down.
суперника баг. Він тільки що застопорився на місці і не зміг відійти назад.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Good, look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, and Gotti gets clipped. Arturo Gotti in trouble. He's been in this situation many times before, but I don't know if he's going to find a... 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. What a huge momentum swing.
Не добив другою.
And there's the bell to start round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Wow, Gotti just got clipped. A much better game plan here.
Знов суперник заштопорився, але я його не добив.
Amir Khan is rocked.
І я заштопорився.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Офігеть.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Right hook's blocked.
Так.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell me? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Amir Khan in some real trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
There's a counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible. They have no No respect for each other's punching power. Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. Jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Цікаво,
Seems like
цікаво.
eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, the feeling fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Now, don't wait till...
Let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen,
Here, come on. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
He's round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You must...
The gaps will appear and he'll start turning. Just stiff.
Switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this one.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me timing already.
I do you. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
Just bear it up a little bit so you can figure it out.
Unfortunately, here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
З такими ударами він мене достає для розуміння.
Can Arturo Gatti survive this storm? No, Gotti's down.
Суперник вийшов, друзі.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
Да.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past who done quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score.
О, знов цей самий. Лік Моней. Тільки що він за Артуро Гатті грав. Да? Шугара і Робінсон. Давай. Спробуємо. Ого. Роз'єднало нас.
Skies and binoculars, 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just buy it.
На, Тайсон Фюрі. Ой-ой-ой. Да. А куда я бью?
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Let's do it.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Хо-хо-хо-хо-хо. Добре. Там лівий силовий його відправив в роги. Ай, не достав.
that round. That's his round.
Ого, ми йому тут розбили пику вже. З обох сторін. Січки в нього. Ой-ой-ой.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Don't worry about it. Let's do it.
А. На, не достав. О. Блін, ну це так тупо, я бачу. Добре, Макс. Я його відправляю в роги, блядь, і він зупиняє, щоб подивитися на його січку. Або на гематому. Ну, блін. Ой, да. Хорош.
One, two, three, four.
Піднімайся. Так. Ху-ху-ху-ху-ху. Звичайним ударом.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Okay, now you're switching
Піднявся,
off. I need you to go back out
молодець.
there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Let's do it.
За синій. Вийшов, взяв. А, ні, я січка. Це зупинен, мабуть, да? Ні, ще можна грати. Та ладно. Ну, цікаво було суперником грати, він такий не бігав, в зарубу йшов зі мною, так що цікаво було з ним грати.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like by beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was.
Ого, знов, друзі, цей самий суперник. Вийде він чи буде грати? Цікаво.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. The Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson.
All the talking. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight.
О, Висюк, вітаю.
Solid punch. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards.
А не крутися, відходь.
How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Буде бігати тепер.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every trick.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Ой-ой-ой. А мені не достав.
That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
These are not...
There's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Ай-яй-яй, не так, я трошки хотів.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up.
Давай, зіграй.
Couldn't land that jab. Good counter punching. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Удар крізь голову пройшов.
That's another scoring shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. At this point,
Блін, ну так, силовий удар зафіксувався, але удар пройшла крізь голову.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your
Блін,
fight.
я
Hold him, tie him up just
розумію,
until
що
the
він
head
зараз
clears
другим
again.
ударом
Your
буде
legs
бити
come back
голову,
again. Because if you don't,
відкриваю
he's gonna pop you
голову,
off.
How about that time
а
counter
він
shot?
опускає.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter punch right up the middle. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean.
Я закривав.
Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Jab does not score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Hold it right there. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot.
Це я другий бій з ним.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Can't land the jab there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't score with that jab. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Klitschko is dazed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round.
Let's go out there.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Hold that thought! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked! Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Да, там капец.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Да, и
Every
чего мне не
time he throws
зашло?
a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab doesn't score. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury and down goes Fury.
Звичайним ударом, ви подивіться, я пробивав у корпус і робив відскок назад. Я не очікував, що він відправив його в грозь. Ну це дурниця повна. Так не повинно працювати.
Let's talk about fury in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6.
Ні, суперник другий бій краще грає.
Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
А я ж бляха-муха хрею.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. From this moment forward,
Цей раз ми
here
самі не
comes round
зрішили.
7. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels.
Cheering.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Nice-looking right hook, but he blocked it. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. Down goes Fury. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Ляка.
Quick punch scores. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
Все,
Let's talk about fury. in that
8-й
last
раунд, ми без камнів.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. great. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee.
Oh my God, John! Down goes Fury!
Хорош.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning.
Ay,
You
ay,
can see
ay,
who's
ay,
got it in
ay.
hand. You can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh, and Tyson, down goes Fury!
Ой, наостанок йому ще.
It's a one-hitter
Туда.
winner. What a knockout shot. Let's
Лівий
take another
догоночку.
look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did
Є.
that...
Анімації кривою, але достали.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We continue.
Піднявся, піднявся. Плюс, плюс.
A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Матч
They've done it before,
реванш.
Now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A
Щас,
unanimous
Серега,
decision.
щас.
What?
Дай вийду з боя.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my clock's not right,
Приєднуємося. Якукова гал... Ага, Кличко, да?
these rap boys feel to eliminate all.
Добре.
Stack boys so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal. So anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. No flicker bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this is some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn.
Серега, нажимай готов.
I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on.
Я взяв. Я не бачив, не знаю, я ж кажу, я ж не дивився тоді. Стрім, що я зайшов пізніше. Я ж казав, що я не бачив, як ви билися, бо я зайшов трошки пізніше і ну, чуть захотілося мені
WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live, here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine. The gentleman.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Big hooks upstairs. Whoa, and down goes Klitschko. And he dropped him. The perfect snipe shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got this.
Ти так вирішив зразу з потужних ударів, так?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
There's a counter shot. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Klitschko is dazed. How did they survive that? Hold it right there. Oh, and do you believe this? Klitschko is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Не дав з роги вийти. Ну, Паттерсон, в нього перки стоять, кульки і блискавка. Там просто удари вилітають. Да.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing. Great round. Now relax. Stay focused. And now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Написано, там спонсоре заробив.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus... Hold it right there. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there.
Робив боксери того, які є.
Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punching. Hold that thought. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head up.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Go back out there and take it. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man. And then start gathering your pace. Get your momentum.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a
Я
second
тупо
here, Johnny.
тримаю
Oh,
блок,
that got
а
Patterson
він...
off kilter. Patterson goes
Воу!
down.
Молодець,
Imagine seeing this
молодець!
punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Good counter punching. They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Я мовчу про це, Макс. Я
Throws the jab,
з
but it
самого
doesn't
початку
score.
почав мовчати.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Patterson's rocked.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй!
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been
Влучає,
but
і
at least
все
not
влучає.
knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Так, добре. Хорош жартів.
You gotta go back
Погнав.
out there and win this round.
Great work. I love that. I love that.
Втомився трошки Паттерсон, але в нас плюс 7 до
Get your
стамінки.
mind back on the job.
Middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win it.
Better than that guy.
Ну, це ж не змагання пише, Макс. Файно.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Я не розумію, це, знаєш, воно входить як в привичку.
That's it.
Ти тоді не зможеш просто це не робити. От і
Gotta
все.
get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Та грай, грай
we
так,
just saw
Серьо,
was a
я...
heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Да.
Catch and shoot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That punch lands. And as you can see here, a
Це не остання путь.
picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out right there.
Довго грузиться, да.
Are you okay?
От як заставочка довго прогружається, зразу остання путь. Давай, Серега. Кидай ще раз
Not many
привоз.
people would have
Вибирай
predicted
яку
it,
хоч
but
вагову
we've got
категорію.
a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there.
Будемо спарингувати.
You say it. Night.
Ще зіграємо 1-2 боя, та я буду закінчувати стрім. 2. Ну все одно, з тобою як граєш, якось так, знаєш, не так, як граєш в онлайн з іншими суперниками. Тобто більш так на лайті граєш, на розслабоні. О, Толя, доброго вечора. Якся маєш? Де пропадав? Футбол, мабуть, дивився, да? Серега, ти кинеш ще приголос? Вибирай вагову, любу, яка тобі до вподоби. От давай, ти крутанув рулетку на турнірі, і тобі там випала якась вагова, ти обираєш перший, а я вже буду вибирати другий. Тяжка вага знов. Ну, мені за Паттерсона сподобалось бити. Ти прям всіх взяв, да? Добре, добре, добре. Плей-оффа дивився? Чи плей-офф 2К це що це? Усика, да? Усик, добре, добре. Що у нас тут по перкам? Так, давай ми цього Нелсона візьмемо. Початки чорні, да? От, давайте візьмемо. А, все, я зрозумів тебе, Толя. Давайте отак візьмемо. Джонні Нелс. Ну ти таку вагову категорію обрав. Я не знаю, чи взагалі ця вагова категорія буде на турнірі. Друзі, можливо, хтось дивиться новий нас. У нас планується турнір по Undisputed на 27 вересня. І можливо в когось є PlayStation 5. І ця гра, долучайтеся до нас. Приймайте участь в змаганнях.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The entertainer, Johnny Nelson. He fights out of the steel.
Johnny Nelson. Я за нього ще не грав.
All the talking has been done. We're expecting an all-out offensive display.
Неправильний час, а я за час не казав. Я сказав, що 27 вересня.
Both of these men showing exceptional chance.
Можливо, щось не так, виправ мене, Мак.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pot you all night long. Rush them.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Все, Макс, ну я зрозумів, я думав, ти до мене, то я... Ну, якщо щось неправильно, то вибрав. Ой, як гарно! Він мені повільний. Таке відчуття. Наче стаміни в мене немає, я правий хук викидаю. Неправильно час раундів виставив. О-хо-хо-хо! Промахався, Серега.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout.
О, ну в нього цей перк стоїть на правий хук на 15%, що відправить суперника в нокдаун. Та ні, ти що, це ти так граєш. Постав правильно. Дивись, січку мені зробив. Ну такий Нелсон. Непоганий. Але щось правий хук у нього мені повільний дуже. Силовий. Не звичайний, а силовий. Так, Серега, щось з тобою так бої швидко проходять. Я думав, розтягнеться там раундів 6, 7, 8, а ти щось на 4-5 раундів і все. А це і взагалі швидко. Ага, ого, Теренс Кройфорд, блин. Хорошо. Да ладно. О, візьмемо Мірфана. Мірфана, да. Барера. Нажимай підтвердити, Серега. Ти за Кройфорда грав вже, Серега? Я щось не пам'ятаю, щоб ти за Кройфорда грав.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And here he is. And it's the king, Amir King Khan. He's
Amir King Khan.
This bout is
not too many seats to be. We're expecting an all-out
тільки одна проблема, що він видихається швидко.
The courage on display here is incredible. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Oh, да.
It's Khan versus Crawford Part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
Amir Khan is and was one of the fastest fighters I'd ever seen. And then for the first time in his whole career, he got in a ring with somebody that was faster than him, sharper than him, threw thrusters much better than him. So then he thought, what is going on here? It's a new world. How does he deal with it? And now he's got to depend on his skills. But he didn't realize that.
Блін, я такі комбінації пробиваю йому, а він каже, ноги не відлітає.
Has to depend on his skills rather than his speed, because he knows Crawford has the speed to put him out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Crawford in trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Complete.
Whoa, Johnny. Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. These two fighters are made for one another. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
А все тому, що ти залишився без стаміни. Остання... Ні. Тут швидше прогрузилась. Ого, на 9 встав. Мабуть, повзунки були самоверх.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Punch, counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. You could see it in their eyes.
Толя, а коли ти залишаєшся без стаміни, поняв, коли тебе стаміна на нулю, назад відійти ти вже не можеш. От в чому прикол, не відійти, а навіть відскок зробити. Поняв? Коли ти залишаєшся без стаміни, тобі відскок назад, ну я по собі наскільки бачу, коли граю, що в мене коли стаміна не люблю, назад відскочити неможливо, тяжко. Бо він там геть на чуть-чуть відходить, бо взагалі не відходить. Ой, Серега, да, дякую за бої. Давайте я ще один онлайн зіграю. Та й буду виключати. Ну давай ще раз і я буду виключати. Давай, давай. Бери кого хочеш. Давай ще разочок. І я буду закінчувати стрім. Кидай приголос. Я так зрозумів, твій улюблений боксер це Кличко, да? Ти кидаєш? Я чекаю. А, все, є. Тяжка вага, да? Хорошо, давай. У нього удар сильний і можна одним ударом вирубити? Це ти за кого, Толя? Feels like the fight of my life, lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires, barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. Я понял. Ну давай, бери. Вибирай своїх улюблених. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find out open it. Я сейчас теж подумаю.
Set it free. Set it free.
А, да давай, без проблем.
Set it free.
Так, давай так ось візьмемо.
Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Да-да-да, Серега, Макс правильно пише. Валдер, давай Валдера. Ти, Серега, ти просто будеш на турнірі думати, щоб не спамить. Поняв? От я ж тобі кажу, воно як увійшло в привичку, тоді важко відвикнути. Та ні, ну, Кличко менший, він слабший за старшого, в нього... Ну, хоча зараз цим оновленням ти від любого удара відлітаєш. Ну, але Кличка якби кришталевий підбородок менше. Володь.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. And a nice left hook. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
counterpunch. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Klitschko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this good round.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the bronze bomber goes down. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Та ні, Толя, ну як це може бути однакові? Це ж турнір, тут повинен кожен вибирати собі якого завгодно боксера. Ви повинні це розуміти.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner.
Я вже казав,
instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Я скільки грав у ФІФА раніше,
no doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's going. You can see who's
кожні вихідні проходила вікенд-ліга. Тобто турнір такий. Він тільки проходив на вихідні. За них, за цей турнір ти отримав призи. Там 15 матчів, поняв, тобі дається, що ти в п'ятницю ввечері почав грати після 8 години. І в неділю там, чи в понеділок вони там в 6 ранку закінчували. От який ти состав собі підкупив цю вікендлю, таким складом ти і граєш. Ну, нема так, да, там склади, гравці в цих складах попадаються такі самі, поняв? Не всі, але деякі. Тобто, який склад ти собі підібрав під вікендлігу, так ти і зіграєш. Ну, це на кожних турнірах так як. Тут це саме краще, вагова категорія. В кожній ваговій категорії в тебе повинен бути там декілька улюблених боксерів. Якщо суперники візьмуть Кличка і я візьму Кличка, це фігня. Ну да. Якщо я візьму Кличка і Прокопчук візьме Кличка, ну то це буде нормально, я вважаю. Тобто нема такого. Чи буде якийсь Макс, якісь ограничення, що якщо він взяв оцього боксера, то я цього вже не можу брати.
Got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
A shot from the gods took. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you continue.
Спадки не влагають.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Catch and shoot.
То так і буде, Толя.
Punching. Punch, counter punch. And counter punching. Final 10. Hold it right there. And down goes Deontay. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
That's lights out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Так, Серега, дякую тобі за бій.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
Так, друзі, дякую всім, що були на стрімі, що заходили, писали. Так, вирішує вміння гравця боксера будуть по силам схожі. Сумніваюся, що хтось обере останнього. Чи хтось обере останнього боксера в рейд. Ну да, Макс, ти правий. Да, так воно є, Макс. Так, друзі, дякую всім, що були на стрімі. Писали, поспілкувалися з вами трошки. Так що, всім гарного вечора і тихої ночі. Всім до зустрічі і пока.